Hello minions, today we're going to be making pancakes from scratch. What you will need is 1 cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda and baking powder, 1 cup of milk, a teaspoon of white vinegar, an egg, and 2 tablespoons or 15 grams of butter. I'm gonna go ahead and melt this in my microwave, and I'm gonna tell you what to do next. Okay, so go ahead, start by, you will also need 2 bowls. So start by getting one of the bowls and mixing all the dry ingredients. So your 1 cup of flour, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder and baking soda. That's half a teaspoon. Okay. And get your whisk or just a fork, just something to mix with, and start mixing. Okay, once you got your dry ingredients all mixed well, you're gonna set this aside and get out your other bowl. Now you're going to mix the wet ingredients, and that is your milk, your 1 teaspoon of white vinegar, your melted butter, and your egg. And mix very quickly or else the egg is gonna cook. Got my buttermilk right here. And now what you're going to do is get your dry ingredients, your flour, your baking soda and baking powder, and just pour this in with dry ingredients. And I'm gonna get a rubber spatula, just like this, and try to get most of it inside. And you have to mix so that little chunks won't form. So now that we got our pancake mix, if you get to this part without any problems or any redos, then congratulations, you just made pancake mix. So now I'm gonna go to my stove and I'm gonna bring you guys with me. And first I'm gonna clean up a little bit because I don't want to keep this to the last second. So I'm gonna clean up a little bit and then I'll be right back and we'll be at my stove. Bye. So now that you got your pan on your stove and it's hot, so make sure you have a parent supervision, or if you want a parent to do this part. So now you're going to just add some oil or butter. So just a tad, just a little bit, just a few drops. And then I'm just using this, but you can just use anything you want to just spread the olive oil. It doesn't have to be olive oil. So just some oil and just spreading it around, just like this. And what I like to do is I like to use the 1/4 cup. Yeah, there we go. The 1/4 cup. To know that your pan is ready, just get some water and sprinkle it like that. If it does that fizz, then you know that your pan is ready. I'm gonna put this a little bit lower because it looks a little too hot. So I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna get my 1/4 cup or so, and then I'm just going to pour it right in the middle of my pan. And it is definitely too hot, so I'm gonna put it right there. And now is where you cannot separate from this once the pancake mix is on the stove, because you have to keep an eye on it so that it won't burn or just something bad happens. So you should start seeing, it's not focusing. So you should start seeing little bubbles that kind of pop and just stay, not just go back in. So this recipe made about 9 pancakes, and this was my last one, and that's why it's really weird shaped, because I didn't have enough pancake batter to make a whole pancake. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, because that's where all the creative things happen. So like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and hoping that your comment will be positive. So bye!